Hey guys, I'm Aarthif here, and today I will be showing a video on how the specific things that can be done in Google Apps, and all the Google Apps present here. I have not got down all the apps because I don't have enough cellular, so that maybe by tomorrow I will get to the full video of all the apps that I will show you about. But today I will showing you about a few apps that has been registered under the Google. But first I will show you about the AdSense, the Androidify, Arts and Culture, Blogger, Cloud Console, Creative Preview, Drive, Earth, Events, Expeditions, Gmail, Google Class, Google Handwriting, Google I/O, Google Keyboard, Google Now Launcher, Google On, Google Settings, and so on and so forth. So let's talk about AdSense. AdSense is something in which you can get you can maximize your profit by customizing websites, by doing different jobs and businesses that is profit oriented, in which you can get profits. And then Androidify, you can design your own self using Android. You can design your own self using Android. Here, see, I have designed myself onto Google, and then it's just so nice to just using Androidify. And then Arts and Culture, that is in which you can get to know about the ancient arts and culture, like the Roman Athena, and then the Hercules buildings and all those stuff that Google itself has owned it and taken the challenge to go and take all the pictures of the world. And then Blogger, in which you can create your blog spots and publish under in Google, and also you can customize website your own. You can just check my name on Google as Aarthif Firas. I have created so many blog spots and take examples of it. Cloud Console, that is Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Presentations, Google Slides, and then so many on which Google has presented. And then Oracle Corporation, Creative, and then we come to Creative Preview, which previews you to become very creative in modes of gradation and the style and the text, the boldness and the italics, all the way it takes. And as far as you all know, the Google Drive, in which you can store your data to the Drive. Earth, we can watch online places, offline places, learn about places, events, book important events, and make a sound in which you can get a notification of the events, important events. And expeditions, you can go across the world using Google, guided by your teacher. Then Gmail, that is to check your inbox email only if you are registered under Gmail user. Googles, if you take a picture of a bottle and just keep it, and just you check an image of a bottle, and then if you search for a bottle, images of similar bottles will be given. And then Google, that is the most number one worldwide browser used around the world, in which you can check almost everything in the world, that supports you with hundreds and thousands of results within 0.2 seconds, and within no milliseconds. And then Google Cast, in which you can cast your device, that is called Android picture in other words, in which one device can be put into another device. This is basically there in YouTube. Google Handwriting, in which you can put different forms of handwriting, like swipe, and then you can put your gestures and all those stuffs. In the Google I/O, in the Google I/O, in which it will give you the informations about the latest things happening around Google, and what are the latest informations you can get about it. And the Google Keyboard, which will take you, and the Google Keyboard, which designs you various types of keyboard according to the various types of design. And then the way the hologram theory can be taken out by scanning different skills and all those stuff. And the Google Now Launcher, as far as you know, the Google Zapier, the Google Now Launcher, which is compared to Apple Siri and Microsoft Cortana, in which it's like a voice assistant to your Android device. Google On, that will keep the numerous Wi-Fi networks and keep a security code, and sometimes if it is unbreakable, it can be hacked. Google Settings, in which you can do administrate all your Google administrations if you are signed into any of the Google apps that you have been doing today. And then Google Plus, the social website provided under Google Hangouts, also a social website inbox by email, that is like a widget in which it can process you with a quick email without going to the Gmail account. It will provide it's like an RSS feed which will provide you on the latest news on your Google website. And Google Keep, that will remind you of the latest items in which you have been reminded about. It's like series reminder. Google Maps, you already know about it. That is in which it's unbelievable. Google Maps is just almost the best. That is better than all the maps that is used around the world. You can just it gives you street view, complete neighborhoods. It can find all the unknown places, it doesn't track your device. It will take you towards the world and open the world to you. And then news and weather, it gives you about the latest news, the Google News and weather. Photos, as far as all know, it's like Google Photos in which you can save your photos, and facial recognition also is there in this. Play console, which will, when you're playing the Google Play games, it will read out your analytics. Google Play games, in which you can play games online with your socialized friends. Play movies and TV, that is watch movies and TV on with Google. Play music, that is watch music and listen to music on Google Play Music. Play newsstand, just as similar news and weather. It will also provide you with the latest information only about Google. Play Store, in which you can download hundreds and millions of apps, and this is the world record in which Play Store has been done, which Play Store has been processed, that it has produced more of the apps in the world. That is 1.6 billion apps. And Snapseed, in which you can click the correct accurate picture at the same time. You want to see a fly flying around you and you want to take the picture, you can take it and just